Facts, we back at it again.
Is this 5?
Yeah, this
Episode
gonna
5?
be, yeah, this gonna be 5, bro.
That's good, man. As y'all see, we got another special guest in the house. And but first and foremost, you know what I'm saying, it's your boy S. Parker. Don't get no darker. Everybody's favorite grandfather.
What's good? It's your boy Most, aka Rob Boogie, aka Mason Reef. We back with another episode 5. We got another special guest in this joint. This is a dude I work with the music shit. Yeah, I mean, we just linked up in the beginning of the summertime and shit. Yeah, I mean, Hustle Ben was trying to get me to connect with him for like at least on the low for like a good 3 years.
Yeah,
like,
shout out Hustle.
When I was really in my bag with the music shit, he was trying to get me to do a song with him and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I was bullshit. I wasn't bullshit and shit was happening. So, okay. Yeah, I mean, but then it was like like at the beginning of the summer, he hit me up, was like, yo, you should go fuck with my man Ducky and shit from Runaway and shit. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna hit him up. I hit him up, man. After that, you know what I mean, we just linked.
Yeah, we working.
Yeah, I mean, we linked.
We working.
Shot a couple vids and shit. So,
visuals.
Yeah.
For sure.
So we gonna introduce my bro to the podcast, Ducky Dollaz.
Oh man, Dollaz.
Yeah, I mean, Ducky Dollaz.
Show, man, what it's looking like.
Thank you for coming, my brother. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
No, man. Family is family. It's only right.
So we gonna get into a lot of things and shit this podcast. Mm-hmm. Some music shit, some shit, man, you working on. Yeah, man, we got some shit cooking up.
Big
yeah. We got some Okay. We got some shit cooking up. Probably, you know what I mean, slip into some real life conversations, you know what I mean?
Sure.
You know what I mean? Let everybody know who you is. So I mean, we could start out talk about some music shit, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? This a hip hop podcast. Mm-hmm. I met you on a Numb joint.
Right.
We shot the Numb joint. I already told you how I feel about Numb. You know what I mean? Because we kind of already discussed the situations and shit.
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean? How our situations were similar. You know what I mean? But like I said, Numb is my shit. You know what I mean? That's a classic to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's a real joint. Like, it's, you know what I mean? When you got something that's timeless, you know what I mean? And it hits you right in the heart, it becomes classic like that. To me, that's how I feel about certain rap shit. Like, the shit classic to me. Like, that's one of my favorite joints. I like how we did the video to that joint. That shit that shit was love. Like, everybody, any comments I ever seen, like, niggas say the same thing. Like, this shit just went together with the song and video.
The slow mo with the smoke on the roof.
That chemistry on that was some epic shit, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
And I just had that shit in the car and shit, and we were just like, yo.
Yeah, he brought that shit to life for me.
Was that the joint you I seen you post up? That's the first. Was that the first video you did after you bought the drone?
Was it the first joint? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I bought the drone like not too long after that joint.
That's definitely a street anthem. Yeah, that's a street anthem.
It is for real.
You can't not feel that joint.
That shit hurt my stomach, man. Real rap.
Listen, I played that shit for my man the other day. You know, Dave
played
it for him.
Yeah.
He heard the intro of it, right? And he heard I guess the voice box and all that, the auto-tune a little bit. Mm-hmm. Like, oh no, man, I don't like this joint, man. Just wait.
Yeah.
By that second verse, my man Dave was like, "Wow, y'all bang with this joint." I'm like, "Dog, you can't not like that joint. Like, the beat fire, the lyrics fire."
I try to give it a little different on the hook, but still keep it street and rap my heart out on the verses. You feel me? Give you that pain while they love me. So I had to make sure I give them that.
Then you had what we do next? Your shit.
My shit.
Take
a walk.
Take a walk.
That's that shit, bro. That's that shit, yo.
4-5 with niggas with 9 lives.
Niggas was sleeping on that joint. Niggas in the camp was sleeping on that joint. I'm like, yo, y'all don't like this joint? No, it's like an album filler. I say, y'all tripping. This joint got a bounce to it. We got to do this.
I took it as like a freestyle joint.
That's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was.
I took it as a freestyle.
I never wrote none of that shit down, bro.
Yeah.
I listened to the same beat over for probably like 2 weeks straight.
Damn.
And the youngin had just came, the youngin from, the West Philly young boy, Sim Santana had dropped that joint.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, I'm trying to give him something with a little wave, but I'm still trying to fuck it up and let him know, no, I can rap.
Right.
So that's where the inspiration from that joint came from and shit.
No, you definitely hit that vibe with that joint. Like, yeah, that was one of my joints. I had fun editing that joint. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted
killed
to,
that shit with the special effects. That shit was crazy. Yeah.
I wanted to play with that
He
shit.
killed that shit. He brought that shit to life.
Yeah. See what he said. Clip same size as a Cheerio.
And they had the Mac 10 over my head.
Yeah. I wanted to.
He killed
That's
this
how I felt
joint.
about the joint. Like it was a you know what I mean, a nice freestyle, but you freak the verse. So I'm like, all right, I gotta freak
in
the
your
edit.
face, you put that shit in their face.
Yeah, I want to freak the
That shit
edit.
was
I
hot.
wanted to match the energy of that joint. I like that joint. I get a lot of, surprisingly, niggas who want me to shoot their vids because of that joint.
Yeah.
Because when they see them effects, they like, oh yeah, can
you
you do me a
put
joint
that
like
shit
that?
on point.
So I get a lot of shit like
fucking,
that.
with the eyes, with the wings and shit.
yeah.
Oh
That
man,
shit was mean.
how that shit came on and went off.
Yeah.
That shit was lit. Like
Yeah.
that shit was
That shit, yeah.
He killed
I
that
tell you,
shit.
every time I get a chance,
He
man,
killed
this
every
man a
part of
legend,
that.
Man. Like,
Yeah.
This man's a legend, bro. The shit I seen him do from where he came from was like,
Yeah.
then when I seen the joint intro.
Oh yeah.
You was in the Catahoula. I'm like, I know that ain't Bo. I know that ain't Bo. Shit.
He put that shit together for me.
Yeah.
That was he's a heavy director shit on that joint.
Yeah.
Got us all in the spot. We used that shit.
Yeah, that joint.
I love that joint.
Right,
That's another joint from the heart, man.
So,
Yeah.
how did Take a Walk? Cause that's my personal favorite. How did Take a Walk? How did you, like, say, you know what? I'm gonna shoot it here. I'm gonna write this. Even though you said it's a freestyle, like, what made you use that beat? Like, how did that song come about?
See, so I was sitting on that beat. I was sitting on that beat for probably like, I ain't gonna lie, since like February. And like with Law He, when I played that joint on my block for a couple niggas,
Right.
I came off that exact way. And I was like, I want the beginning to be a hook. My boy, shout out O.S.K. I told him, I said, yo, I want the beginning. He like, nah, bro, that sound like just one long verse.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna come back to that beginning and the end, bro.
Yeah.
And you gonna feel it, bro, because it don't sound like it's a regular hook. It just sound like it's one flat freestyle. And he was like, well, what you gonna say? I was like, play it again. We played it again. That's when I came off with the verse. And bro, I just kept that joint, like, rocked out with it.
That's the one joint I could see a remix for that joint.
Yeah, for sure.
Take a Walk. I could see a remix for that Take a Walk joint.
Yeah.
But you got a couple joints on that album though. Like you definitely got a couple joints. What was the joint? Mustard was fire.
Mustard, my shit, man.
Yeah. We gotta shoot a
Still
video.
want to give him that one, man. Cause Go Talk Volume 1, man, it was really about, like, I wanted to give them good songs that they could feel, but I really wanted them to, like, there's a lot of skits that's real informative, you feel me? And that they from legendary people, you feel me? Like, Numb got Lauryn Hill on it,
Right.
you feel me? And the regular version, like how you shot the video of Take a Walk, got Diddy on it, and they telling you stuff. You mean they really preaching a strong message on there. That's what I really be wanting people to listen to.
Right. Yeah, I definitely feel like you was on the ball with them Jones. It's definitely a dope ass John. Like I definitely I really do feel like that John should be doing like more numbers than it would be doing. Like
fact.
For real. Like good. I mean, like I see Numb moving and shit.
Yeah, they love Numb.
Yeah,
Numb coming
I
to
seen that
life.
joint on. I was going through your gram earlier today. I see Jadakiss had put that joint on one of his little mixtapes.
Yeah, when Kiss
Who Got
stamped
Bars?
it. Yeah, when Kiss stamped it, I ain't gonna lie, cause y'all know the era we from.
Right.
And for him to like even the fire emoji, and then he hopped in my DM. One day I put up writing in my DM about Diddy. I ain't gonna lie, man. When I found out all these legendary verses that Kiss wrote for Diddy. You feel me? More money, more problems, verse all, and I'm like, dang. I was thinking about giving it up because I'm like, damn, my favorite rapper turned out to be nothing but like a legendary ghostwriter for real. You feel me? And I'm like, damn. I'm looking up the bro, And damn, that's the only where he got to, you feel me? And then he jumped in my snap and was like, bro, I'm listening to you now, you fire. Shoot me something I could put on my project. I shot him numb and that, you mean, that joint. That's why I know that song really is a banger, man. Real rap.
That's the one. That's definitely the one right there.
Yeah,
like niggas don't make music. Like I say, niggas don't make music like that no more.
No.
Yeah,
like you know what I'm saying? Cause that's like the era I come from and shit. Like I come from the you know, Daddy, you know what I mean? Track 16.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I come from that.
Right.
Beanie Siegel, Scarface, and Jay. Somehow, some way type of shit. Like I come from that Pain era and the shit like
Me
really
too,
be pulling
bro.
strings.
Me too,
You know what I'm saying?
shit.
That's the type of shit I like, and it's not really no artist like not putting away like how Philly style is. Like the South got their little sound, but it ain't like Philly sound. You know what I'm saying? And it's no Philly niggas I feel like who really pushing that sound forward. Like I feel like Ducky. You do that, John. Like you got a mixture between that old school Philly sound that we come from, with like a mixture, like a mature version of the new school sound. Like
that's love.
Like
bro.
you got the sound of the new school, but you mature on it. Like it's not like the young boys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean they talk
you
about
ain't
a
a
bunch
copycat.
Of yeah.
Like you
Right.
I told him like he different.
Man.
Yeah.
Like, I told him like bro you different man.
That
Because
shit really mean a lot. Y'all don't even know, man.
like the other day I heard some boy.
Like real shit, we really be talking about that shit like almost every day. Like
this
love,
boy
bro.
different,
Real
bro.
shit.
Like, this man different.
That's
You
love,
gonna see
man.
when the last podcast episode, the ending we like yo Ducky, we gonna get you on this joint.
Yeah,
like, we
like,
gonna get
that
you
shit
on this
dropping
joint.
Sunday.
Man, when I heard y'all talking that music,
Sunday
shit,
at
I
12.
like, I gotta come here and sit talking
Yeah,
shit with
bro,
my guys,
like,
man. Cause ain't nobody like I don't be around too many niggas that's really from my era of rap. Like
Right.
we really rapping and we giving our gut to this shit.
Right.
And the industry is starting to not pay that no attention no more. The essence of rap is slipping. You feel me?
Facts.
So that shit crazy. That's why I was like, man, I don't think about a deal no more. I think independent, and I'm gonna touch the soul of the real niggas that I got love for. You feel me when I rap because. It is what it is, man. The industry is on some nut shit right now.
That's facts.
Real rap.
Like I said, you ain't a copycat, man.
Real
Because
rap.
one boy put out a track the other day. Young one of the young niggas I met at Job Corps, and I'm listening to it. I'm just like, I can hear Pop Smoke in it through the whole joint, through the beat, through the. I'm like, come on, man. Like I can hear your bars. Like I know it's you, but it's like. Why I'm hearing somebody else? You know what I'm saying? Like with Ducky, like I told him, like, bro, you different. Like when he said, what did he say? He said we was in the trap, the dirtiest trap, sleeping on the dirtiest couches.
Yeah.
Body frozen in the whip.
That about this. That was some real shit.
Go ask the vouchers.
Real rap, man. That was all real, man.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna
That's
lie.
real shit.
That's real shit right there,
Real
bro. Like,
shit.
That was
That's real
Because
shit.
niggas don't listen.
Yeah, that was a painful song,
I
right?
think that's what they get underestimated. Like them songs for the streets, like that shit that everybody can relate to in some kind of way. Like even if you not in the streets, you
like you
Been
if you
around
from
that
the
shit.
hood,
Right.
you related to a
you
cold
from
winter in the
yeah,
crib,
you
man.
understand the shit.
Like,
Like,
you understand that shit.
That struggle, man.
And
That
I miss
struggle,
that.
our city.
Yeah.
Real rap.
On the
That
couch,
struggle is our city. man.
Sweatpants, 3 pair of socks, shoes, hoodie,
Yeah.
jacket, and you still cool.
real
If
shit.
you from the hood, you can relate to
You
that.
can relate to that
gotta
shit,
turn
real
motherfucking-
shit. Big fact.
Open the oven
Yeah.
door, shit to warm up.
Hell
Oven with the stove.
Real shit.
Yeah, real
I relate to
rap.
that, man. That's why
I
numb,
remember.
that shit hit different. Numb
I
hit different.
remember.
But like
Sometimes.
that's one of the reasons why we wanted to have you on here, because this kind of our mission with this shit. Like our mission with this is we try to shed light back on artists, especially from our city that really make music like how we used to come up on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it used to be the era we come from is the era where everybody was different, nobody sounded the same. You know what I'm
Big
saying?
facts.
You had Lauryn Hill, Jay-Z, Nas, Method Man, Beanie. You know what I mean? You had a bunch of different artists who
MC
dropping.
Light, the brand.
Yeah, and nobody sounded the same. Like
At
now
all.
you got
You
hundreds
right.
of niggas who sound the same.
Right, bro.
And maybe like
the
2
lyrical
or 3
content
niggas.
used to be so beautiful
Yeah.
back then,
And it's
bro.
not-
And now it's just like, ugh.
And I think the industry is trying to push it like that shit don't exist. Like I be hating when niggas say that shit don't exist. Or like, no, that shit's still around. Like
Right.
niggas
Real
still rap.
rap.
It's just that y'all don't want to pay attention to that.
They
y'all want to hear
they
these
do not
women,
pay
like,
attention
no,
to rap, bro. That's one
we
thing.
want to shed light on artists who really take the craft serious, who really make dope music, and who really.
That's why the fuck I've been trying to push you back into this shit, man.
No,
This
listen,
shit
I'm back into this shit.
Yeah, you got, man. This nigga hot as shit, man. Like, he rap, like he rap. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I don't get mad at these young boys in this game because they do whatever they do and they gotta get their money to feed their family.
Right.
But bro, how you rapping on the joints you sent me and the joints I listened to from you, bro? Like, I remember when the industry was that, when everybody was rapping, you feel me? And I still got that.
Some reasons nigga name Most, man. Like,
niggas
they just stand and be like, Most.
Right.
Yeah, I'm working on some shit. That's for another conversation. You know what I mean? But we working on some shit, me and you.
Oh man.
We putting this. You want to discuss what we putting together?
I think they think we bullshitting. So I'm gonna let you discuss it, man. I'm waiting to hit them in the head with it, man. They think we playing about this shit. Man.
We putting a movie together.
Big facts.
We doing a black scary movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He writing the script.
Horror flick, man.
Yeah, he writing the script, epic. Man. This shit fire. Like, he in his bag with writing the script. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be the director of this shit. We gonna put this shit together. Like,
we gonna do a casting call and all that.
Let me know what y'all need me to do. Let me know.
Listen, that's another thing. He just said something important. Listen, man. Any young actor out there who really trying to take this shit serious, especially if you from the hood, you looking for an opportunity. Mm-hmm. I mean, we ain't got a lot of dough to be kicking out to nobody, but I'm gonna say like this is gonna be a high class production type of shit. So you going. I'll take a little bit.
Niggas putting their heart in this shit.
Yeah, you going to get a good opportunity out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? For you to have an opportunity outside of the street. That's another reason why. Like, I wanted to be a part of this shit, cause that was always my mission with this shit. Like, coming from the streets and shit. Like, my experience with the streets was a little different. You know what I mean? So I always try to become the nigga who always found other ways and shit. Like I always try to tell, like, it's other ways to get it out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing wrong with, you know what I mean, taking it to the block. But, like, niggas can really put their creativity together and make some shit happen. Like, and that's, I done everything, man. I'm talking about starting a hood barbershop, selling clothes. My man used to work at Tasty Cake. He used to steal a cake, boxes of cake. He used to sell a cake.
My niggas, all about
anything you could think of to make $1, I did that shit. You know what I'm saying? Outside of selling.
Same type way, my nigga.
You know what I mean? Pimping out this joint. You know what I'm saying? I done it. So I always try to show niggas a different way. And I feel like this one of them joints, like, for two hood niggas to come creatively with their styles and put this shit
epic shit. I ain't gonna lie.
This shit gonna be, I think this shit gonna be big. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This shit gonna be big.
Now, for the people that don't know, Ducky, where you from? What part of Philly you represent?
Oh man, North Philly into the death, man. 20th Westmoreland, man.
Ready, sir.
You feel me? Like, you know, if you don't know, you know, man. From the dripping the drugs block, man, as I call it. But we ain't gonna say too much about it. Dripping drugs, man.
Cause I definitely noticed, man, with your songs and your message in your songs. I noticed you call yourself the king of poverty. Yeah. Let them know about that, man.
I mean, that name, man. I'm trying to restore the hardship. I mean, the struggle and the pain of what we call hip hop. You feel me? Like, I mean, it's hard when it ain't a lot of us, but yeah, I'm trying to put the lyrics back on the map. That gut music, what I call it. How they, you know, them young boys from Chicago got they drill music and West Coast niggas. I call it that gut music.
I like
man.
that.
Real rap. That gut
music.
music.
Good title for that shit.
Real rap, bro.
Music.
Shit from there with it, man. We bring that shit from there.
A lot of niggas is I don't want to say scared to rap like that.
Yeah.
But then again, you got a lot of niggas that do rap like that, but then they put that commercial side to it.
They
put the fucking the dancing with the shit. Like,
Cause on some shit like that's when I listen to a lot of the young boys, they be spitting pain on their shit, but it's like it's a copycat style. So it's like that shit get drowned out. Like once you hear it, like I be listening. I be trying to listen, like, and they be talking about some shit, but it's like. You first of all, you got a beat that sound like one of these rappers y'all copy. Your flow sound like one of these niggas, so your content get washed out because you copycat, and then it's another 100 niggas who try to do the same thing you doing, who copy up the same flow, same beat picking. You know what I'm saying? So your shit don't really get exposed or get noticed. Like that's why I like about our generation so much. Like. Cause everybody come with their authentic version of style and shit. So when you hear it, it's like you can't be like, "Oh no, I heard this." You know what I'm saying? Right. Like you have to listen to it because it's gonna sound different. Like that's how I felt when I heard you on shit. When I heard that Numb Jones, that was the first one. I'm like, yeah.
See, that was me. I was trying my hardest to like blend the new shit with the wave of our era. Like that was what I was trying to do. That's why like you said, with the little auto-tune sound on the hook, you feel me? I'm like, damn, alright, the young boy gave him some type shit. He said his heart was on ice or some shit like that. And I'm like, damn, but youngin' ain't rapping on them verses like I'm gonna rap on them verses. So I'm like, damn, I'm gonna try to give him that because they feel that a little bit. And young boy on some pain shit because I felt it when he said it. So I'm like, damn, my heart numb. Let me talk my story on this joint. And you know what I mean? I got laced with a beat that I love. I mean, so special. And that shit was like, a good John. Real good John.
Yeah, eating noodles and be fiending for steaks.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that was
real.
Man. That was man, big facts, man.
Come on, man.
Then the way he said it in the video, he like, be feeding for steaks.
I remember, bro. I remember we came a long way, man.
Really like you can't do nothing but feel that song.
Can't like, and that's why I love like your style and shit and how you approach music. You know what I mean? Like you really approach that joint properly. Like numbers a proper joint. Like it was a solid song. Like I just wish like Philly represented properly. You know what I'm saying?
Eat that joint up, right?
Yeah, like and that's the it shouldn't have to be like that. Like it used to be a time where nigga used to be like talented. And if you hear a nigga talent, like, oh yeah, that nigga,
niggas
you know
get behind it, right?
Yeah, niggas get behind it. Like, you hear the stories all the time, like Beans and O.S.K and them niggas came with a verse and got a deal. Like, spit the whole got a verse.
That's what rap was real, man.
Yeah, that mayonnaise verse,
real, bro.
Like that Miracle Whip joint, and they got a deal.
Like now you gotta, excuse my language, suck a nigga dick, kiss a bitch ass. You know what I mean? You gotta.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
like they damn near want you to be a superstar before they even give you a deal or some shit like that. It's like,
what? 3 million views before you get a deal.
So it's like clout now. That's why this shit is watered down, man. It's about clout now. They want the clout over talent, man. If I go do some shit that get 1 million views on an Instagram video, I could be making a fucking fool of myself. While this nigga down the road from me got the hottest shit ever, and he getting 87 views on his shit. Like that shit is the pain and the struggle of it, and that shit hurt every day, man. When you really hot, and you watching these niggas, that shit is definitely painful. That shit is a pain all in itself.
I agree. Right. That's where it's at now. Like it's really that's where it's at. And that was for real. Like just what you said, that was my struggle with the shit, cause I was trying to balance like how to break out of my old habits of what I was running from. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, first of all, I wasn't an Instagram boy, like a social media boy. I couldn't post. Like, I hated posting. Listen, I ain't started taking pictures of myself probably like a year and a half ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would never take no pictures. If I post some,
it's not our era.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I couldn't really get with the shit. Man. But I'm like, I had to like, all right, I gotta adapt some kind of way. Like, how can I adapt? Still be me, you know what I mean, and still try to keep up to keep niggas interested. You know what I mean? Because you gotta respect the times is gonna change. Like you can't forever be the old nigga and shit. Cause then that's how you gonna look like the old nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's like how
old nigga the whole life.
Yeah,
you gotta grow with the times, as they say.
But then it's like a lot of times the shit just over exaggerated. It's like even when I be hearing niggas rap, like niggas be doing their little challenges and shit like that, like It's like, nigga, like, damn, nobody got no original knowledge. Like, as soon as one of these rap challenges come out, everybody want to jump on the rap challenge. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah, I wanted to leave them Jones alone. My man
like
was trying to tell me to do them Jones.
Technically,
I'm like,
so it's like,
yeah.
niggas be acting like a rap challenge. These challenges be like the new joint, everybody on the Meek challenge.
Oh yeah, I seen that little Meek Mill joint. Why now? Why now y'all want to come out with the bars?
Yeah, it's like,
if y'all been had these bars, why y'all been let them free?
You know what I'm saying?
Right. It should be crazy. I think our city be Joe on other cities a lot, man. That shit be crazy,
that's
bro.
That's
like the shit that happened was just like in the middle of Corona when everybody was going up when they first opened back up with some shit. Everybody was going to Atlanta. Yeah, and everybody was
Miami
going
and all that shit.
How the fuck the whole Philly go to Atlanta? It ain't Atlanta no more.
The whole Philly. Yeah. I remember that shit because I was trying to figure out like what the fuck. What the fuck going on? Like, there's some kind of show or something down there?
Now, if you go down there different, if you go down there, just go down there, then, all right, y'all draw. But if you go down there different, like, I seen a lot of motherfuckers post pictures and videos of them going down Miami. But the one niggas I seen them go down there, these niggas had Hummers, whole line. Every nigga that went with them had a Hummer. These niggas swimming with dolphins. That's how you do that shit.
Not just,
you go down to Miami, to sit in a resort, take pictures of the drinks you about to get. Like,
that's all niggas really be doing when they go down there.
That's it. Because you ain't really spending, listen, you ain't spending no money down in no fucking Miami. Niggas scared. Niggas be bitching about spending money in Atlantic City. You don't go down there. You don't go down to Miami and spend bread. Come on, man. You go down there, you gotta go down there and do that shit different. Them niggas went down there, they swam with dolphins, line full of Hummers. Oh, yeah, that's how you do it.
Yeah,
right.
Miami definitely a beautiful city and shit. But you did hit something on the news, you know what I'm saying, when you was like Philly be like copying other cities.
Yeah, we used to be one of the major cities.
We used to be real shit.
Like real rad.
Real shit.
Like that shit crazy.
That's what I be saying. Like I be trying to dress that shit like we still be trying to big up like our OGs, but like I don't be like giving these niggas credit cause like none of these niggas took the ball and ran with it. Like, like you can go to NY, you look at NY music scene, like you still got the young niggas still doing tracks with Nas and whole like they got a scene there. Like they got their sound, they brought their sound back. They got a scene there. They got companies and radio stations you can run into. It's people you can run into. Same thing with LA. LA is radio stations, it's labels, it's people, it's OGs you can run into who got the ball. Like Chicago, well, I don't know about Chicago, but I say Atlanta.
Chicago got shit out there. That drill shit. That's half them niggas is fucking.
Atlanta got their thing. They OGs ran with the ball with T.I. and Chain. You know what I'm saying? And down south, Miami got their little shit. Texas got their shit.
Texas got their
Philly,
shit.
to me, the only big hip hop city who didn't, with the OGs, didn't take the rock and ran with the ball and build this shit up. Like we still, like we running behind Meek Mill and Uzi.
Think about that shit, nobody.
Last motherfucker that attempted to do that was Charlie Mack.
Charlie Mack, but Charlie Mack
tried heavy.
He tried.
He tried.
He tried. He tried. He tried. Like he even put his shit towards the stadium. Like that nigga tried.
That's because like I don't know what like Will got it in.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
Will fucking took it and flipped it. Like
like you ain't getting no major.
He made that shit more Hollywood instead of keeping that shit street and free. Like I seen Will one time when he did like the Charlie Mack little get together joint. I seen like one time.
Yeah.
But then the one time I see you on the news with the media, come on, come on.
But,
shit bad.
who your top 5, bro?
Like in the game?
Like who? Matter of fact, I ain't gonna say your top 5. I don't like to do the top 5. Like who your collection of artists like you listen to that kind of helped shape what direction you was going when it came to creating music and shit.
Man. My whole come up, because I'm 30, I've been spitting since I was 11.
Right.
So that's 01. And X, man. X stand out to me probably more than everybody because X was how I found out, to be honest, was how I found out about Styles and Kiss. And I mean, they took my heart. Like, you feel me? The nigga Kiss still to this day spit shit that make me ooh and ah, like without control. Like, ooh, yeah, like, so, yeah, the Locks and X that definitely was the stamp coming all the way up to my late teens. And then like I ain't gonna lie, the only new nigga that I like in this shit, which is like my favorite rapper now, is the nigga Future. Like the pain, the shit that he inspired me to keep going, bro. Like, it's a lot of niggas that they don't fuck with him, and when they hear how I talk about him, how the fuck he like him like that? Like, when I could run you, cause I liked the nigga since '09. Yeah, I liked the nigga since the late, '09. You mean? And he was on some pain shit back then. Like, he got this mixtape called Streets is Calling, and it's my favorite mixtape of all time. Like, even better than like the State Property mixtapes, and because it like reintroduced me to pain and struggle coming from some like this when he wasn't using no auto tune. This when he just like spitting this shit rapping, to you and that shit like damn, like no, he ain't the most lyrical hot rapper.
He can rap.
Yeah, and I felt this pain, so he grew on me. He grew on me over the last 10 years. But that's pretty much my selective group. I got a couple other people. I like the young boy Don Q from New York, but I don't know why I don't be hearing too much from him. I like it. I did like Don Q.
I like the little diss track he came at Tory Lanez. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I like the little diss jump. I ain't never listened to him like that. Don Q.
That was alright.
Yeah, I ain't never listened to him like
that. But I just heard some new. I ain't gonna lie. I heard some. See, I'm different, man. I just heard some new Black Thought, and I was like, damn. Black Thought still like one of the most lyrical niggas ever. Like, you feel me? So it's like
even niggas we call the GOAT say that nigga the GOAT.
Yeah,
that nigga the GOAT. Like
he's something different.
He really can rap.
He can rap his ass off.
He went on Flex. That nigga did like 10 minutes
different.
He can really rap.
And I was like, yo, them two niggas. I felt like him and fucking Questlove was supposed to like have something like what you talking about for the city. Like,
but on some shit they do though. I give them credit because they really be holding that picnic shit down. And they do be letting. Even though they get big names up there, they be giving shine to Philly artists. That's the one thing I say. Them the only niggas
I forgot about the
from Philly.
That picnic be bringing people out.
Even though they only, I don't know about the other shit, but I know that picnic shit. They show love. Even to like no name niggas. Like they be letting them come up there. They perform early as shit, but they let you get a spot on that stage. Like them the only two niggas I know who really be trying do something at Philly, but they ain't enough. Like they ain't enough, man. Like they do a picnic once a year, so we can't. Like where's the outlet for niggas? Like,
and they ain't, you know, they ain't billionaires. They ain't where they wanted to excel to anyway. So even them doing that,
the music business when it was fucked up and they was raping niggas,
real shit.
They just now getting paper and shit.
I think Philly get a bad picture painted for itself, man. Like for real. I remember when I was working. And this guy came up to me like, yo, man, where you from? I'm from Philly. What? How you live out there? I like, what you mean how I live out there? Like, nah, man, they be... I'm like, bro, like, it's a neighborhood, a regular neighborhood. Right, like, shit goes down everywhere, but it was just me. And he lived in Bristol. And it was just me, like, my nigga, like...
Yeah.
What type of... How y'all look at us if you ask me that question, like, yo, how you live out there?
Yeah.
What you mean? They can pay rent, go to work.
Like it's like how? To live out
I'm just thinking like, nigga, you're not that far from Philly. Right. You live in Bristol. You're not that far. So what different lifestyle is y'all niggas living out there? Like, you saying to me, yo, how you living out in Philly? Like, but then again, you see the news, you see the fucking the dumb shit that goes on in the city, and it's just like
a lot of dumb shit.
But then again, you also see that shit everywhere else. You see that shit on MSN.
Real fact.
You know what I'm saying? You see that shit everywhere.
That's fact.
Big fact.
That's fact. That's how I be telling niggas, man. Like shit happen everywhere. Though.
Everywhere.
It's
you can't escape this shit no matter how
hard you try.
Anywhere
it's a fucking hood, this shit going down.
Can't escape this shit no matter how hard you try.
That's why I don't even watch the news no more. Like,
I just told my girl, I said, man, I'm kind of comfortable in my hood because at the end of the day, all right, the black crackhead nigga next door that I sell crack, I know that. But I'm going to move to the hills where this white nigga probably slaughtering little girls in the basement or some shit, or he done raped the whole, or come on. So it's like they creepy too. They creepy and crazy.
Right. That's where most of the scheme shit come out. Right.
Out front, you mean, you see the black people in your community out front, you know what you're dealing with.
Right. That's where most of the scheme should come at too in a good neighborhood for what motherfuckers be scheming and robbing next door neighbor. Like,
that's why I be trying. I forgot who I had a conversation with. Like, we was talking about this. Some young boy I shot a video for. We was talking about black on black crime and shit. I was trying to explain to him, dog, like that was just a ploy and shit to try to keep this racism shit alive. Like it's crime happening in the suburbs. Like majority of the murders in suburbs is wives and husbands killing each other and shit, killing the kids and shit. Or these motherfuckers doing company embezzlements and shit, stealing millions of dollars from companies and shit, or fucking tax fraud and you know what I mean. Like trust me, like it's crime everywhere. Like it's just different versions of it, but it's crime is high in some suburbs, just like it's high in the fucking hood. Like them white kids be getting out there getting fried, getting high, meth, doing dumb shit, dope, overdosing, robbing motherfuckers. In fact, it was a one big murder like 2 years ago. Motherfucker, suburban, it was a female with shit right from the suburbs and shit, and they her mom and dad thought she went missing and shit, right? So come to find out, she was down Kensington getting high and shit. So they found her. They did a whole Amber Alert and all that shit. Boom. So they end up getting her, take her back. She go back down Kensington and shit. Like 2 months later, she go to the grandma crib, kill her grandma, rob the grandma, took all her bread out the safe. Went, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how I tell, like crime happen everywhere.
And then that be the I ain't even a racist, but that be crazy shit with them people that don't be happening in our hood.
Real shit.
Like real rat.
Like they be having.
I mean, the granddaughter killed the grandmom and all this wicked shit. Come on, man.
They be like.
I'd rather had the troubles in my neighborhood.
Real shit.
Real rat,
like the suburbs be having the most brutalest crimes I ever heard of. Like,
they got a whole show called Forensic Files, and most of that shit be out
like,
in Bumblefuck or small.
Real shit.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah. That murder mystery joint I just seen on Netflix. That joint like #1 on Netflix right now, bro. The nigga killed. I'm like, listen,
I seen the one episode. Bull supposed to be cleaning the bull crib. The dad sends letters to the daughter every month or some shit like that. The nigga that killed the dad kept writing the letters. The daughter figured something was up. Was like, yo, send me that money that you said you was gonna send to my husband.
Yeah.
The killer bull sees the letter, sends the money off, and the daughter's like, that's how I knew something was wrong, because he never owed my husband some money. Damn. So the killer sends the money off. She boom, cops. Nigga, the bull kills the old head, puts him in one of the little cellar basements they got outside the crib, writing the letters, but using this bull bread and everything.
Listen, they be saying something about
that's what I'm saying. That was crazy.
Move to the suburbs. Now, like, listen, it's crazy out here. Out there, it's a little bit different than it is the hood, but it's crazy out there the same way it's crazy out in the hood. Like,
just a little bit more quiet. That's it.
That's the only thing.
That's it, a little
like,
bit more quiet.
Like, motherfuckers gotta be quiet out there, but let's believe you might be living next to the rapist, the child molester,
for sure.
the nigga who might shoot the school up, the couple that's about to kill each other, the kids who high off meth and shit.
You see in the neighborhood 50 Cent lived in Den of Thieves.
Yeah.
Like, all them niggas in your garage, your daughter going prom. You live in the most beautifulest neighborhood. And you got all thieves in your motherfucking joint about to take the mint down. What? Come on,
that should be happening, bro. Like this,
big fact.
I'm telling you, ain't no black on black crime. That's just what they be saying to keep this racism shit going. It's white on white crime. The Latinos be crazy. You know what I mean? Cartel be chopping niggas up.
Latinos be
crazy. They chop the nigga up. Like I remember when they chopped the young boy up in Brooklyn and shit. Who was his name?
Damn, was young boy name.
What was his name? They got they mistaken identity and shit.
Motherfuckers pulled up
there with machetes and shit.
They had the machete.
Young boy ran into the store. He ran behind the counter. And them niggas came, pulled him from behind the counter, right in front of the store. Hitting him up with machetes and shit. Yeah. Right in the middle of Brooklyn.
Middle store. Mistaken identity.
They thought he was some young boy.
Little skis.
Yeah, one of the young boys' little sister or girl, some shit like that.
She was a little whole recorded her.
But
did you get the wrong nigga?
Yeah.
Come on.
Like them Asians be in that crime shit. Like I used to work for Olympia Sport. Like I used to work for them motherfuckers. Like them motherfuckers, everything they used to bring in was knockoff shit. like real shit. And it took me a while to catch on. So I'm like, yo, these niggas really got a fucking enterprise and making shit over where they from, and then flying the shit in and selling it in stores and shit. But they only put their stores in black community because we the only niggas that go buy this shit. But
Chinese motherfuckers not gonna buy their own shit.
It's crime. It's crime everywhere, dog. Everybody doing crime.
Oh man, that's so many crimes in that shit. They
Like,
just selling you the wrong product.
hey, this country built off crime.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this country is built off crime. Like, that's the criminal way is the American way. If you not trying to find a way to get that shit illegally, you not doing it right. I'm sorry.
That's how the big picture see. That's how the picture is shown, man.
When niggas be saying, "Oh, you not doing it the right way. If you don't go to school, get a degree, go." Nah, you doing it the wrong way. Because you go to college to get $150,000 in debt. And you paying that shit off for the rest of your life till you die. You buying a crib, but you gotta pay that shit off till you die. You buying a car. No, like the real niggas who living it up, they either schemed a way to get rich or they out here doing some type of crime. The biggest nigga, J.F. Kennedy, nigga, his family was built off of selling bootleg liquor and shit. That's how they became billionaires.
Yeah, you right.
And he the president. He became the president.
President.
Real right.
Everybody, man, this shit is built off of crime, man. If you ain't doing the crime, you ain't living the American way.
You gotta do some type of
Like, I'm sorry,
finesse under the table.
you got to. You have to.
Real right.
I tell niggas, get it how you gotta get it. Like, just don't do no heinous shit. Like, you out here ripping.
Don't hurt no kids. Don't hurt no fucking old
but
ladies.
Do what you gotta do, cause it's the way. Cause best believe, them white people doing it, and they going for it big time. Like, trust me, they going big. They raping companies.
That's how they doing it.
They corporate thugging.
Real
How they
shit.
doing this shit?
Real shit.
They get motherfucking big Jones.
So like, if you sitting here, like, no, get it, cause them white people get it the same way. They just do it a little different,
a little sneaky,
a little sneakier,
better.
You know
Yeah, really though.
That's it. They do it the same way we do. But
so where can the people go find that? Was it Goat Talk?
Yeah, Go Talk Volume 1, man.
Go Talk Volume 1.
The whole project on YouTube, man, because, copyright infringement, man, my samples for United Masters have flagged almost the whole project. So I just put the whole project on YouTube.
Okay. Give people something.
Yeah.
yeah, United Masters be on some shit. Like, all your beats ain't like made from scratch. Like, don't got no samples in it. If you got a little, just even if it's just a little bar from some old hook, they trying to knock that shit off.
Yeah, they
like,
was drawing on my actual samples. Like on Numb, they drawed on Lauryn Hill. Like on some shit. I'm like, damn. And then like you saying with the bar, with the lyrics being the same, like the joint I got with Shy Gemini and shit, Jazz or whatever.
Gemini, yeah, like that joint too. Yeah.
When I got her on, I got Shy on 2 occasions. That's the remake of the Babyface joint. They sent me the joint like Babyface Emmons and his company, MGT, something like that. They gonna sue if I put the song out and I make some currency from it. So I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers crazy. Like, and I redid 2 occasions. I had a feeling that I should have knew they was gonna draw on 2 occasions because it's Babyface song, but I was just trying to give them good music. You feel me? Like, that shit crazy.
They killed that.
Yeah.
They killed that mixtape wave. Like, when you can do shit like that. Like, now motherfuckers be trying to profit off of everything. Like, the unknown artists from the hood do a little this, they want a piece of that. Like, nah,
big facts.
Like, let the little nigga do their thing. Like, you know what I mean? We can talk later if I get up there. But
yeah, that's what type of time I was on. I'm like, yo, they gonna put his name on this joint, but it ain't even like I could have contacted him to tell him, damn, bro, can I sing? No, you too high up for me to even get in touch with you. So like, damn, let me bubble.
I learned that's the new hustle of the music business. They know most niggas gonna use they music for samples and shit like that. So if you put that shit on there, you know what I mean? Even if you leave it on there and you get hit with copyright infringement, they still get a check for every time that song get played. So while you should be collecting the check because you wrote the lyrics and all that shit because you sampled their shit, they still get it. That's the new hustle they got. Like, that's how they get in niggas and shit.
That's ugly.
You know what I mean? Like, they let you, like, before you rarely heard samples, and if it was a sample, like I said, was niggas doing mixtapes, or you really had to go contact the artist. Like, yo, can I get this? Can I use this?
Was doing. Well, he had some major remakes, man. Like major genres, bro.
That's the new hustle they got going on with this shit.
Yeah, I just thought it would be good to have on a project, like as far as from like a good song. Yeah. We so used to like the original 2 occasions, Babyface, he sing the hook, sing the verses. So I have Shy, who is a girl, sing the hook and I rap the verses. So I'm like, damn, why I swindle this joint around? This joint hot. They wouldn't even let me give it to the world. So I was like, damn, I dig it.
Yeah, that's the corny shit with that shit.
Yeah.
But you got another joint too. You sent me like not too long ago. What was that? The Suki joint?
Yeah,
that shit was fire too.
And I'm thinking they gonna draw on that joint, cause in the beginning, I don't know what group that is. It'd be like, what must I say? What must I do? That joint. So I'm like, I don't know if they gonna draw on that sample, and that's a light sample, and I'm like, damn, like. That shit crazy. I'm trying to get somebody the second verse to that.
Some niggas want they 10 cent, man.
Yeah.
Some niggas want that 10 cent.
Big fact. Big fact.
Niggas want that 10 cent.
These niggas crazy.
Let a nigga live, like.
I'm telling you, I make some money off it. I give you the money, man. I want the notoriety. I ain't even mean.
You know, you know this, with talking about this, what this remind me of?
What's that?
Because the other day my girl was watching Netflix and she was flicking through. She was watching Girlfriends. You should go and watch Moesha, right?
Yeah.
The Moesha episode she was watching was a joint with Q and Hakeem. They did a song.
Yeah.
Remember they used one of the Bulls samples. It was a light skinned boy. I forgot his name. Old school singer boy. They used a sample on the hook.
Yeah.
And they went through the whole episode trying to get the boy not to sue them for that song because what was it? Adele Little Spot. That song was popping. Everybody was coming there just listen to the song. But when the bull found out that they was using his hook, man, they started suing the motherfuckers like they started suing them. It was crazy.
John B, right? Ain't that John?
Nah, it was an old head bull. Old head. Yeah, he got the perm hair with the jacket and everything. Old head, light skinned bull. I forgot his fucking name, yo. But the song they did, it was hot because Hakeem and Q was rapping, but the old head was the hook. It was one of his old songs. They got a Grammy from and all that shit. It was like Nizzo. He used my shit.
Niggas gonna be with that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the motherfucking game now. Like,
when I seen Tory Lanez get the Love John, and you know he was supposed to be independent at that time, so I don't think he had to be lying about being independent. But you know that's the everyone falls in love.
Yeah.
He remade that joint. He made a bag off that joint. I'm like, damn, did he contact O.S.K?
He had to.
He had
to contact them
niggas. If it ain't the artist, it be the family. Like that's how T.I. and Robin Thicke and Pharrell got sued by Marvin Gaye family.
Marvin Gaye family.
They sued because they said that shit sounded like the I forget that name of that Al Green joint, but
then you can't even have shit sounding like it. Like damn, my nigga ain't nothing. It just sound like it.
Like that's a hard.
And everybody want money.
The beat sounded like that beat, and they was like, yeah, you can't.
They drawing on production. They drawing on lyrics. They drawing on samples.
Hungry ass country, man.
They drawed on the spitting up joint me and P Miller because I had Bernie Mac talking on the front, and it actually said in the description, a voiceover from comedian Bernie Mac, like with a red sign up there. Like I'm like,
you can't do nothing there. Like,
just have a nigga tell a joke about getting a dick sucked. They drawing on it. Like, what
and see, J. Cole saying the same shit in the Forest Hill joint. When you talking about the niggas over in Japan, like he had to go through all the shit, do samples. Man, if anybody like you put your music, J. Cole was basically saying you put your music out to the world for us to enjoy it. Now let us put that shit out and have somebody else enjoy it.
Right.
And now y'all so hungry, y'all so greedy, y'all want.
Big fact, and it keep the song growing. It kind of keep the love of the song growing. You feel me? If you let a nigga remake it, like
that's what makes shit timeless. Like motherfuckers don't even want to do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Greedy, like
greedy as fuck. But the one old head did that shit right though. The old head they got the new joint out on the radio now. No woman like my woman. Did y'all hear the remake of that shit?
No, what song is that?
Yo, he ain't no woman like the one I got. You ain't hear that remake to that joint?
They did a remake?
Yeah, I ain't hear that.
It's the diamonds and the match of the cars. Ain't no woman like the one I got.
Yeah.
You got everything.
Ain't no. He's drawing.
But old head did that shit right though, cause it's his song. I think that's his original song, but he
you know what? That's a good topic because that's what a lot of the artists, the big name artists, doing now. Like the ones who only masters and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So the scheme is they doing is they going in the studio and re-recording everything.
Yep, Charlie Wilson.
Everything over.
Charlie Wilson.
Charlie Wilson.
Yeah.
They record everything over so that way the new shit.
They
on the man.
Yeah. He got a video for this shit and everything.
That's the new scheme and shit now. Everybody doing like Dollaz just did that shit. They had to re-record all their records over and then so they can own the masters of the new shit. You know what I mean? And then put the shit back out so they can make a profit, all that shit, cause their motherfucking company was that Tommy Boy wasn't trying to give off they masters and shit. Like a lot of motherfuckers did that shit. M did that shit. Yeah.
You said Shady did that shit?
Yeah, M did that shit with the first LP. He re-recorded the song and re-released that shit. A lot of niggas doing that shit cause these companies ain't trying to let the masters go.
Yeah, that's the Jay-Z Kanye situation that's going on right now.
They not trying to let the masters go.
Oh, without a doubt, I thought Kanye was going to trick. Kanye ain't even trick.
Yeah. That's where all that money at, man. Money is in the masters.
Like
once you can do whatever you want to another nigga's song.
Yeah.
Chop it up, screw it up, sell that shit by pieces.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, you right. And I knew that, and I ain't even think about it like that. But yeah, you could really get petty with a nigga situation, like. And then they said Hov on the first 3 Kanye albums.
Yeah,
all 3 of them. Right, them the Jones when he really was. Yeah,
like he really is fucking with Kanye.
Damn,
I'm classic.
Yeah.
That's crazy that he doing that shit because he's still beefing with Dame over his first joint.
Mm-hmm.
Dame